Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me for my work week forecast. And for the first time in really months, we're looking at a relatively soggy week. Particularly on Wednesday, we'll get significant rain for the first time since August. Um, Desperately needed rain, so this is good stuff. But in terms of if you've gotten used to just being able to do outdoor activities anytime you want and not get wet doing it, well, this week won't quite be that for you. But we really need the rain, so it's a good thing overall. Let's look at the satellite. We can see what's going on and why that's happening. This morning, there's some light sprinkles going on out there in southern Vermont this morning. That will continue. We'll have some off and on sprinkles throughout the day. This rain won't amount to too much in terms of actually accumulating precipitation. It's kind of there's a weak system that's moving from over us here in New England. You can see there are some breaks in the clouds. We'll see some breaks of sun today. Tomorrow, we're into more of this sunny weather here before this front, which will get reinvigorated by a low that will form along the front and kind of ride quickly up the coast. Tuesday night, late Tuesday night into Wednesday brings us our first soaking rain in a long time. Let's take a look on radar, see what that looks like. You can see our front here draped from the Great Lakes all the way down into Texas. You can see even the beginnings of that low pressure system that's going to, this one's actually going to run up and it will be another low pressure system that's going to be reinforced from some energy over Montana and Wyoming now. That's going to kind of meet over the southeast and run up the front that will give us our enhanced moisture on Wednesday. You can see that on the upper air. You can see here's kind of our front with its reinforcing trough behind it. And it's actually this piece of energy here, which you can see in the yellow and the orange, that's going to rotate around the bottom of the trough and catch up with that surface moisture and surface low pressure system here over the southeastern United States, right up along the front. And this is how we get fall moisture. It's a very typical fall pattern. And the front will move through on Wednesday, and the warm, muggy air we've been having over the last few days will be replaced by more of a fall feel as we head towards Thursday and Friday and into the weekend. Not as cold as we had a couple of weeks ago, but it'll still be somewhat cool as we head towards the end of the week. So what does that look like just in terms of the practicalities of the weather? We're not going to see a ton of sun this week. Today, we could see a few breaks of sun today, but it'll be mostly cloudy. There could be showers pretty much any time during the day. They'll be light for the most part. We will continue to be warm and muggy. We could be up into the low 70s, and it will feel muggy today. Tomorrow is one of the more sunny days, particularly of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It'll be the sunniest day. That we'll still have plenty of clouds around, and especially in the afternoon, the front starts to approach. We'll see some clouds approaching, and we could have some showers by evening. Although I think most of the rain will probably hold off until probably after midnight or certainly after dark, at least on Tuesday. Again, we're up in the low 70s. It'll be muggy again tomorrow. Wednesday, particularly early in the day, is when the heavy rain moves through. It'll move through probably between after midnight, probably more like after 2 o'clock in the morning through late morning will be when the heaviest of the rain comes through. We're looking at looks like half an inch to an inch, maybe even a little bit more. That's great news. We could use that and even some more rain. We'll be kind of stuck in the 60s with all the clouds. Thursday we get some sun, but we'll have a lot of fair weather clouds around. It'll be less humid, and there's still a chance for a couple sprinkles, basically as we have a lot of moist air kind of being pushed out by the cooler air, and sometimes that leads to a few sprinkles, but nothing. Thursday's a pretty good outside day, and Friday, there's going to be another little front that tries to run up the coast, or excuse me, a little low pressure system that tries to run up the coast. Doesn't look to bring any heavy rain, but it definitely is going to bring some more shower clouds and a few light rain showers. So overall, this will really help the moisture situation out there. We could still use more rain. We could probably use realistically 4 to 5 inches of rain over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if we're going to quite get that, but we're at least going to put a dent in the drought here that's been going on, which will be helpful. It'll bring that fire danger down and really kind of just help moisten up the ground as we head into the fall. Otherwise, thanks everybody for joining us this morning. We appreciate you watching me, and I want to thank especially my patrons who help out with the stuff that we do here. They help with the equipment, and they also help out by just providing for the ability to do a couple of these forecasts a week. I will be back on Thursday this week with your weekend forecast for the patrons. Friday, that forecast comes out for everybody else. And I'll also be back in the next couple of days here with an update on some plans for what I want to do in October this month as we head more towards the time of year when everybody I know starts paying a little more attention to the weather here in Londonderry and certainly in southern Vermont as we head. We're not into winter yet, but we're headed in that direction. So We'll talk about how we're going to deal with the winter and how we'll keep you up to date on what the weather's going to do all winter long. Until Thursday or Friday, hope you stay safe and try to enjoy a little bit of wetter weather.